Hey everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear, and we're going to look at a pack today from Planet Eclipse. This is the Planet Eclipse HK0G rain harness. So this is a collab, a mix-up between Planet Eclipse and HK. The 0G harness, if you're familiar with it, you'll see that this looks very similar to a 0G harness. We'll get into how to adjust it and all that stuff in just a second. Comes in 3 different colors, Fire, Ice, and Spectre. Those are the ones we're looking at right here, the red, the blue, and the gray. And then it comes in a 3, 4, and 5. So that's the main pocket section. So the 3 is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 potential pods. We got the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 potential pod spots, depending on how much you need to shoot, how much you want to shoot, and how much your body can carry. So we're going to look at the 3-pack just because it's easier to manipulate. We'll move the 4 and the 5 out of the way, and we will get this off of here, because these things are always in the way. All right. So from the front, we've got our extra elastic loops. That's pretty standard. And then we've got our sleeved sections. No bottom. It is a 0G, so it's got no bottom to it. At the top, we've got, this one is going to be a little stiff getting in there. That's good because we'll adjust it in a minute. It's got this cap top to it, which I love. It's got the double-sided elastic push-out straps, or whatever they want to call it, that helps push the pod down when you grab it and pull it out. I like the ones that are both-sided, not just one-sided. It keeps it centered. When you slide your pod up in, it's less likely for the pod to slip out and go off the elastic, so the elastic then really isn't doing anything to help you. Plus, it's got a nice cap at the end to keep centered on the pod. It's got some padding on here. This is all really just kind of like design aesthetics on the back. Some padding might help you get a band, I don't know, on the back there, but it all looks cool. Flip it over. This is your basic pack design. You've got your four strap tournament pack design. Definitely lots of length and room there. On this side, you've got some nice silicone printing on there to help keep it nice and secure on your front, as well as some hip padding. This is actually extra hip padding, so when it's wrapped around the front of you, it stays nice and comfortable. On the back, this is sitting on your back right here, really nice and thick little back pad. Plus, it's got some like rubberized front to it to give you grip and give you texture, and also, keep it from bouncing around as much, I guess. If you're wearing your pack properly and wearing it as tight and secure as it should, your pack really shouldn't bounce too much. If you're running and your pack's like, you might want to look into tighten that thing up a little bit. All right, so really what's the 0G all about? These are, we've seen this stuff before, but what it really is about is underneath here. This little secret hidden fancy zone down here. Let's get out of there. So this is our tension control right here. So by getting underneath to this side, by slipping this out, gets to this one. If you slip the other side out, you'll get to the other two. And each one is slightly different over there. This lets us control how wide that pocket is on the front right here. So how tight this pocket is. By opening these up, and you can see where this, before I go all the way, where this was attached right here, almost all the way over to the edge. If we open this up and then reattach it a little bit further back, like that, that's going to let this pocket open up more now. So now, when we go to put this pod in, it doesn't stick to all the other ones over here first. It should hopefully make that easier. There we go. Much easier to push in there. Now you're going to want to get out on the field and play and see how it holds, and see what comes in and what comes out, and just basically how it holds up for you. But what we want to do here is we're going to kind of just shake it and see what happens. This is what I would do at home if I was setting up a pack. I would size it first, put the pod in there, see how tight it is. Maybe it's perfect right off the bat. I don't know. It depends on what pod you're using. If you're using these pods or lock lids or just standard 140 round tubes, it's going to need to be adjusted depending on that. So I would adjust all my pods to what I think seems right just by pushing it in and out. And then I would take it and I would just shake it and see what it does. This one came out a little bit. You can see that this pushed down a little bit. So I would tighten this up just a hair. I would make it just a slight bit tighter. So I'm gonna pull that out of there. And I'm gonna go back in and I'm just gonna, again, this is all just eyeball. This is not science here. I'm gonna pull this up. And I'm gonna kind of just think to myself, well, I know where I started and I know where I tried the second spot. So now I'm gonna try right there. There we go. Came out a little bit, but not as far as it did last time, so I'm on the right track. I would probably go just one step tighter, just a little bit more, and then I would actually have to go out and run and just see how it played. Next time I'm out playing, set it up and go at it, and then try to pay attention to what my pods are doing while I'm playing. It's kind of hard sometimes because you're not really thinking about it. You're just assuming that your pods are going to be there. But it's something that I would try to think about. Maybe do a couple sprints really quick, run to a couple bunkers real fast, and just see how my pods react. You can do that in the backyard. Start at wherever you are and run to a tree or run to the car or whatever and just see how your pods hold up. Do some slides, do some dives, and see where they move to. But they're easy to adjust. You go through and do that to these two, these ones over here, and then just make sure to run your belt back under the strip here. I've seen people forget to do that part. They adjust it and then they just put it back together the other way, and then their pack is kind of flapping around. So don't forget that part. Reattach our bottom, and we're good to go. People have been waiting to see these collab packs right here from Planet Eclipse and HK. So definitely, if you haven't pre-ordered one yet, or you haven't ordered one yet, I should say, depending on when you're watching this video, definitely pick one of these up. Planet Eclipse HK 0G rain harnesses in Fire, Ice, and Spectre in 3, 4, and 5 packs. Available through the website. Order yours now through ansgear.com.